Hello everybody, I am Tony. Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, special welcome to you. Today we're going to do a get ready with me because I need it. So let's get into this little makeup tutorial type of get ready with me thing. I'm going to use my Born This Way foundation. This is brand new, that's why it's taken me a couple pumps to get out, but I have this in a darker shade, but it's starting to become winter and that shade wasn't working for me. This is more me, so very glad to get this in my possession so that I can match my face. I look like a clown. I had those two little triangles above my eyes. That was kind of funny. So how are all of you? I hope you're wonderful. I didn't know how far that was going to go, but I'm going to add one more pump to do my chin and a little bit of my neck. And there we go with that. Good deal. Okay. I have to put this back in box because I have to do a haul after this. I didn't want to do a haul with no makeup on, so I want to haul that. You guys will probably see this before you see the haul, so you'll know what's going to be in it. Not only that, though, I have so much stuff because of Christmas that it is absolutely crazy. I really have a ton of stuff, and I haven't figured out what's for me and what's not, because I have a couple other beauty girlies in the family, and I like to share the love when it comes to that. So and this isn't the haul that I'm gonna do, isn't even everything I have. I have so freaking much. And look at this. This is the last of this. I mean, you would hope so, considering how gross it is. But this is all I have of this. I'm so proud of myself that I've used up a whole bronzer, almost. I probably have 2 or 3 more uses out of that, and then that will be gone, which will be amazing. Definitely good for my pocket. And I have like the perfect one to go next. I have a Morphe one, and I don't know like if you guys have tried the new Morphe stuff or not. I've tried some of their eyeshadows, not necessarily my style of eyeshadow, but I've tried their eyeshadows and beautiful. Like, they're perfect. And then I have their bronzer and it's perfect. Like, I don't know what's going on with Morphe, but they got it going on. Like, somebody went over there, did some work, and it's hanging. I don't know what to say. Their products are like fire now. And it's awesome that, you know, from what they went from pretty much a joke to having amazing products that, like, I'm actually looking forward to using every day. That's wonderful. I'm using my Huda set and bake powder. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's something like that. I have a really, really, really bad ear infection in this ear. I can't hear pretty much at all. Um, I have an appointment for Tuesday. Today is Sunday. I have an appointment for Tuesday where I'm going to go, and they're probably going to tell me that they need to scrape out my ear because my eardrum ruptured. And, like, there was all kinds of blood coming out of my ear. I'm not going to go any further into that, I promise. Like, that's it for the gross talk. But, like, I can't believe how bad my ear got. And I got an infection a couple months ago and decided not to go to the doctors because she was going to be mad at me. Well, you know, I waited to go until it was terrible. You should never do that because you end up like me where it's too late and things are really bad. And you could mess up your hearing forever. So, or anything else you decide to neglect by not going to the doctor. So don't be like me and not go to the doctors. If something is wrong or you notice something that's abnormal, go to the doctor. Seriously. It's not cool to be like me and where is my, there it is. Okay. A little confused. All right. I just used some LA Girl lip liner and a old Too Faced lipstick that I absolutely love. And I'm almost done with it. So it's a good thing that it's old. Well, it's not a good thing that it's old, but it's a good thing that it's almost gone. I'm like obsessed with this color. I wear it all the time. And I have like probably 3 or 4 favorite lip combinations. And I'm running out of all of them. But I think two or three of them are irreplaceable. Because Huda doesn't make 2 of them anymore, and Too Faced doesn't make 1 of them anymore. So it's like, what do you do when your favorite products in the world get discontinued? You know, this is the Brow Glue Crazy Lift by NYX. That is one of the best brow glues there is, if you ask me. I forgot to put on concealer again. Like, I haven't used concealer in years. And due to that, I forget to use it all the time. Like, all the time. So, I literally just forget that it's even there. And unless I accidentally look down and see it, that is really blocky. I gotta fix that. That's a little better. We gotta do this side. Okay. Hold on one second. I have a hair that's bothering me really bad. Come on. Come on. Okay, I ripped it out. Don't do that. Don't rip your brow hairs out unless you actually want to. I'm having a day with my brows. Like, they're not working too well. I don't like the beginnings of them very much. But it is what it is, and I gotta do what I gotta do. Because I need to go through my day, and I can't do that without makeup most of the time. I have to, you know, look presentable to lay around the house and watch football. This is still really blocky, so we're gonna fix it somehow. I know how. The easy way. It really does look funky. Okay, let me... That's a little better, but it still looks blocky. All right, I'm just gonna leave that alone. Okay, let's just put these away. And then I'm gonna put some, blush. I have the Almay Smart Shade Blush, and we're gonna go in with really, really light pink. Like, really light pink. Now I have a Marc Jacobs bronzer, and that also tells you that it's too old and I shouldn't have it or shouldn't be using it, but it smells awesome and I need to use it up. And it looks like this, so I'm gonna keep using it. Like, I already have a big hole in it and might as well just keep hitting pan on it and get rid of it the right way instead of throwing it away. I've gotten rid of a lot of my makeup collection. It's actually a lot smaller than it used to be. If you guys want to see a makeup collection video or a couple, because it is small, but it's not that small that I could do palettes and everything all in one day, because I have a lot of stuff that's decluttered, but it's sitting here because it's on Mercari. So I wouldn't show that because I already decluttered it, but everything else, like, I still think I have too much to do one video of everything. I would have to do at least 2, if not 3, but maybe 2. I don't know. It depends on how long you guys are patient enough to sit there. If you even want to see it, you know, if I get a couple responses on that, I'll do it. But if just like one person says, yes, I want to see it, I'm not going to do it. It's a lot of work to go through and do all that stuff. So, all right. Here we go. I'm going to go in with the Come Play With Us palette today. This is one of my favorite palettes. I am totally in love with the tones in here. This seriously is one of my very favorites. I love the browns in here. You heard me right. I love the browns in here. We're going to go with blue today, but I love these browns. They are absolutely amazing. The blues in here, the reds in here, and the greens in here, which is pretty much the whole palette right there. I'm in love with the whole thing. Might as well say that because it is awesome. Okay, I'm just messing around with brushes and trying to find the right ones to do my eyes real quick. There's that, and then there's that. All right, I think that's enough. I think. All right, that's it. Okay, so I'm just sorry, my dogs are barking and people are talking and stuff like that. I apologize. So, I'm just gonna go into this palette. I'm gonna start with the color Isolation, It's a light blue. And I'm just gonna put that on. Sorry that Buddy is barking like that, and he's the only one doing it. I have a psycho dog. Literally, like, he's nuts. He was one of those dogs that was in a puppy mill, and he used to be made to have, you know, do the nasty multiple times a day, every day. So he has a really bad problem with things like that, but he hates men, and he can't stand keys. I guess the people at the puppy mill would have like big things of keys from the locks on all the dog cages, and he would flip out for like the first 7 years. Anytime anybody touched keys in the house, even if they were 4 rooms away, he would go psycho. And now it's just like, you know, occasionally he'll flip out when somebody has really loud keys. I went into the next darker color of blue, which is Twins, and I'm just gonna try to blend this in a little bit on top of it, but go down a little bit lower. But yeah, so we've had him for quite a long time now, and he's gotten a lot better. He doesn't bite nearly as much anymore, but he definitely deserves to live a life. That's why we have him. But it's definitely not a dog for everyone. Not all people could deal with that. Like, if my fiance had a choice, he wouldn't deal with the dog, but he puts up with it, which kind of astounds me, because I don't know how anybody could kind of deal with that, but you know, it shows you how good of a heart somebody has if they can deal with things like that. Okay, we're gonna pull this blue, this dark blue, which is called Typewriter, out a little more towards the outer corner. Like, I'm just gonna put this in the middle on the rest of the eye, but out in the outer corner, I'm gonna pull it out a little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit of depth out there. And then same thing over here. Okay. So we're getting there. I'm almost there. Let me fix this. They look a little bit different, and I don't want them to look different. Okay. All right. Let me put this up in the dirty brushes bin, and then didn't use that one. Trying to look for a specific palette, and I don't know where it is. It might be in here. Let me see if I can feel it. That's not it. That's it. All right. So I'm now going to go in with the color Snowcat, which this is one of the most beautiful blues I have in my collection. I have another one that's a light blue that I like better than this, but this is like my second favorite blue color. It looks like it's glowing. It really does. It has some fallout when you put it on, but as soon as you blow it or brush it away, it is just gorgeous. Like, it literally looks like it's glowing. So, you just got to get it on first. It's a little bit of a messy shadow, but once you get it on, it's on. And it is just stunning. There we go. Okay. I have enough of this on here, I think. Maybe not. We'll see. We get a little bit more. Okay. I'm planning on going to the Ulta World thing this year coming up. If any of you guys have been to that, Ulta Beauty World or Ulta World Beauty, whatever it is, it's a Ulta's convention they do every year. Can you let me know what it's like? Like, I'm really curious about that. It's down in Florida. It was in Florida last year. I don't know how things have been because of COVID. Like, with COVID being, let me try to get this blue off my rubber brush so it doesn't end up messing up my next eye look. I love my rubber brush. If you guys have never had one of these, this will be your best friend if you try one of them. If you have nails and you can't put your finger in your eye socket to put shimmer shadows on, that will be your best friend. Seriously. It is absolutely amazing. And I'm going to do a little more on my my brow bone than I usually do because I want it to kind of make up for my brows being so in your face. I'm using the effervescence palette. I can't say that word. It doesn't matter how many times I try. I can't say it. I can't even get it in my head, like how you would possibly say it. If any of you guys know down in the comments, I would love to hear it because my brain can't do that. All right, let me get that out from under my eyes. I do need to get a blue eyeliner. But let me see what's in the pocket of my work makeup bag. Oh, I got this new thing that I should haul from Sephora. This doesn't match, but it's really pretty and I think it'll look nice with it. It's like a aqua. Yeah, I like it. You don't always have to match your eyeliner to the rest of your look. You just have to make sure it goes with the flow. Okay, and I do want to put this in my haul, so I'll stick it in the box with the rest of the stuff. Too much makeup. I didn't really just say that. I do have a lot though. I guess I could do makeup collection videos. Do like a video of bronzer, like pretty much everything, and then do a palette video. I could probably do that. I wouldn't be able to talk about everything in deep detail, but I'd be able to tell you what I like and what I don't like, why I have it, things like that. Probably enough to make a video about it. Maybe I'll do that. Guys, please let me know if you want me to make a collection video, because I'm curious now. All right, let me get ready to put some half lashes on. Okay, we're gonna just all right. I need to get new glue for my eyelashes. I get this all the time. It's the same glue. And it's so messy that like I need to get new ones because it just gobs up on the applicator. It's pretty gross. But that's why I have to get new ones. Okay, let me pop this here. Let me get this off of there real quick. I gotta bend this a little bit. It's not going on right. All right, there we go. Now, that should be better. Okay. All right. Get the other one off of the thing. Okay. Let me try to get all the glue off of my tweezers before I put this up to my eye. And so that like the tweezers, it doesn't stick to them. Okay, there's that. Let's get this in my hand a little better. And then my glue. All right, there's that. And here goes this one. I gotta get all this fallout off of me. I got fallout everywhere. All right, let me get a big, thick, huge, fluffy brush. And all right, better. Let me make sure, but better. Yeah. Better. Okay. So I am going to, let me see, my neck looked a little funny. There was like a straight line across and it looked like funny. So I'm just using my bronzer brush to make it look normal. But that's about it. Thank you all so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it, and I love each and every one of you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please let me know about those things that I asked about if you have one feeling either way or another. Love you guys. I will talk to you very, very soon. And that's it. So, bye guys.